Guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. I wanted to get another video in for LR, RIBRIANNE, Rozie, and KAKUNSA, the newest summonable LR. They're okay, but unfortunately that's about as far as I can go with it. They're okay. And I will say I do not like that about a Dokkan Fest or a summonable LR. Just like okay, it's like I'm really pushing for these characters to be better. I feel like the 2023 releases so far have been, it's just very iffy outside of the major, you know, Saiyan Day, Golden Week Anniversary, Tanabata, Worldwide. They've all been strong. Alright, great. So let's go ahead and get these support buffs rolling. So we are here fighting Red Zone Cell Max. Dude, look at these. Some of these rotations that this kid shoots out. Look at this nonsense right here. This does put us in a pretty bad spot. So I would prefer not to leave 23rd World Tournament Goku on rotation, actually. But MVP 17, putting him in front of that initial super attack before, like, we would need the hidden potential system dodge to kick in at that point. I'd rather not. Oh, well, I mean, there's the hidden potential system dodge for him. Sure. But I would rather not have just relied completely on that right away. I mean, this is the thing. This fight could be a little bit tricky, I guess. I mean, when he does this every single turn, a super attack in each slot, it can be iffy. I am really not a fan of the tournament participant team in general. I actually got to do, I want to do a video breaking down the whole category right now that we got LR RIBRIANNE and stuff like that. And it's just not good enough. And a lot of it does stem towards 17 and 18. And the fact that we do need to rely upon Goku's on the team for them to function at their best, right? For 17 18 to be, like, you know, a new Dokkan Fest, we need these Gokus so we can get the 2-turn buffs. Like, the 2-turn buff we got right here, this is going to help 17 eat this super attack a little bit better, unless he dodges it, of course. And it's going to allow RIBRIANNE, Rozie, and KAKUNSA next turn to look better as well. Alright, so we do eat it. So he super attacked first, he got hit once, he got the 2-turn support. 81k. That's with all of his defensive links activated too. Yeah, pretty good. You know, the only thing, I think their intro's good. They got a good intro. The only thing, though, is, doesn't it feel like they should say something at the very end when they do their pose? That's all I'm saying. All right, what are we working with here? Oh. Well, we're not going to push RIBRIANNE off rotation. So we'll hit this. I would like to be able to give 17 and 18 their 7 orbs for support, but we're probably not going to be able to hit that. All right, now this could be quite bad right here in that, like, to see this unit at max power, when they attack, our HP has to be above 66% right there. If UI Goku eats even one normal attack, we may not get a chance to see that. Because it's like RIBRIANNE, Rozie, and KAKUNSA, again, they're pretty heavily... I mean, do we want to say, like, restricted when it comes to their... Like, they could look good. They could, you know, pump out a bunch of attacks and stuff like that, but... Nice, UI Goku came through. That's good, so that they could look a little bit better. And they did 10.9, and now they could kind of terrorize Cell Max, right? So we have first super, and we have a 70% of a super. We have a 50% of a super, normal. We got another super. I've talked about this several times, but I'm pretty sure the order of their attacks... They do their normal super, then the 50% chance, then the 70% chance, because it is very common for me, and we get the hidden potential system additional as well. It's very common for me to miss that first one, but get the second one with this character. So I'm pretty sure that the second one is the one that has the 70% chance. Nice. I mean, that was good. We got a triple super out of them. I mean, this is easy double digits, right? Yeah. You know, one way this character actually would really help, now that I do think about it, there is one mission in particular that I've heard people say is one of the hardest missions ever in Dokkan history, and it is against Cell Max. Not this event though. We're fighting Red Zone Cell Max. The normal Cell Max event, remember, does have a special pose mission. Giant RIBRIANNE and these girls, they would be pretty good for that mission. The reason for that is their giant form. Special pose is that one right there. That giant form, I mean, it would be so clutch against Cell Max, right? To where you go into the giant form and then you remove... I mean, you would remove his ability to super. What about his locking? Wouldn't he expend his locking during the giant transformation as well? I think so. I'm actually not 100% positive on that, but... this character could help that special pose mission if that's something that someone hasn't gotten done yet. I always encourage players to understand, like, it's okay if you can't beat a mission the day it comes out, right? Like, I really try and, like, emphasize that to people. Because it's like, I mean, especially with, you know, now that we're in the Red Zone era, like, they really make these fights very crazy. I mean, there is, I've said it a couple of times, there is no character that is completely safe against Red Zone Fusion Zamasu. None. There's none. And it's like, that's the thing against, like, Omega. There is characters who are completely safe against Omega, right? Like, if you go in with LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, I mean, I guess it's conceivable that you get to STR Omega before you swap into Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Oob. And if that happens, if that's the case, Super Saiyan 4 Goku could get hit at that point. But, you know, you have many characters who are just really comfortable against Omega. Oh, Super Attack does, nice. But, I mean, it's very tough to be comfortable against Red Zone Fusion Zamasu, right? So, I mean, we are, at the moment, in a little bit of a tricky period. We are going to get characters, you know, another thing I always tell people is they will release a tough mission, and then they will pump out very powerful options for that mission. Funny enough, actually, let me go look back at Special Pose. RIBRIANNE is kind of like the first... She's like the first Special Pose buff since then, huh? Because, I mean, we're not counting the Super Strike Gotenks or the World Tournament Gotenks or the free-to-play Gammas who haven't awakened yet. They'll get their awakenings when we either get real Beast Gohan, we get the Cell Max character, or we get, like, the Core Breaker. You know, they potentially could be good free-to-play characters. Alright, sure. Let's, we will... Yeah, we're going to use UI Goku. Let's actually just go ahead and toss UI Goku's active right here. No reason not to.
オラは別に正義のヒーローでもなんでもねえ。けんどな、仲間を傷つけるやつは許さねえぞ。
All right, 4 million. I'll take that. I mean, that's a little bit of extra free damage right there. All right, well, let's go UI Goku in slot 1. We do have type advantage here, so that's going to be good for us. We're probably not going to be able to get RIBRIANNE's giant transformation. I mean, Cell Max has only got 5 health bars left, and RIBRIANNE could easily destroy him. Oh, Goku actually got hit here. Okay. Remember, if we fall below 66%, only 91. Wow. That 91k right there, I mean, that's... I know he's got type advantage, but still, like, that's... To me, I'm not praising UI Goku as much as I'm looking at what 17, 18 are doing. I think that's 17, 18's 2-turn support we literally just saw right there. For him to tank like that's not bad. So we will definitely take that. Okay. UI Goku giving us a couple of dodges. We appreciate that. All right, now they could do a lot of this guy's health remaining. Remember, I mean, they could crit. We could quad super here. They could do a lot of stuff. Okay, we got the second super attack right here. Sure. Now, if a boss would attack them after they attack like this, they will be able to hang in there very well. provided it's not like type disadvantage. And then we get 2 normals at the end right there. Okay. This has been good though. We keep getting the hidden potential system additional with RIBRIANNE, Rozie, and KAKUNSA, and you know I already have dodged a super attack or 2 with them, so we're definitely looking good with these girls. I think the build I gave them is working effectively here. We should be able to finish this off. We can... Well, let's look at the friend. We got to go with mine in the last slot. They got a little bit of dodge, but we're going to rock mine in the final spot right here. Let's go ahead and pop our active right here. This will go ahead and give us a little bit more int orbs. Alright, so we should be able to finish this off. Oh, that actually... Now there's too many int orbs, and now Blue Kaioken's gonna get it. Well, whatever. Tough. Who cares? Blue Kaioken is probably just gonna kill him anyway. Yeah, okay. Now remember, their orb changing is not really... Why did they give them the orb changing like this, man? Like, why... So, remember that 17 and 18, they only have 2 turns of guaranteed rainbow orb changing. And then after that, they just have that stupid active, which I think sucks, which changes tech orbs to int. Why is it tech orbs to int? I don't understand why it can't. Number one, I mean, it could be any orb. They'll randomly change a type of orb to int. How about that? Or, I don't know, how about let them create rainbow orbs with their active? Like, this character, they gave no shits about making 17 and 18, like, actually, like, good. Like, really good. Like, their support is nice, but, like, they're not Bulma. I don't know. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I know people get tired of me criticizing all these characters, but, like, the days of when Dokkan would just pump out, like, best unit in the game, best unit in the game, best unit in the game, right? Like, that used to be a thing. People, oh, I'm so tired of him saying every unit is the best unit in the game. But now it's like, bro, it's like, all right, 4 months has passed by. Now we get a good character. Crit? No. Remember, they have a 50% chance to crit from their passive. Another super attack dodge. We'll take that. I don't think that would have killed, though. That actually would have allowed us to finish with Giant RIBRIANNE. That dodge... Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, it's turn 6. It's turn 6. Never mind. We'll just finish with our girl right here. Alright, well, there we go. GG right there. So, there is LR, RIBRIANNE, Rozie, and KAKUNSA. Again, I would say that they're good. They're a good character. The ability to do this is like something special or next level, right? The ability to take like one of these giant transformations, canceling boss abilities. I cannot praise it enough, right? It's just you're able to do a bunch of free damage. You can't take damage, and you have something even better than the Scouter, which is keeping the bosses from super attacking at all. So it's so good. So I mean, at least they've got that. But they got to start pumping out like real killers for us to get into a lot of these teams, man. All right, but there we go. Let me know what you guys thought of LR, RIBRIANNE, Rozie, and KAKUNSA. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.